Marc Guiu has officially joined Chelsea.
Marc Guiu.
Chelsea paid a €6 million release clause to bring this young star from Barca.
Chelsea signing one-season wonders isn't really a new thing, right? But this time, they've picked up someone who's played only 73 minutes in the Liga. Yep, you heard that right. Just 73 minutes. Chelsea actually had to go head-to-head with Bayern Munich to sign this 18-year-old kid from Barcelona, Marc Guiu. Now, the big question is he any good? Let's find out. Imagine this. You get a chance to sign this 18-year-old kid who's already played 7 games for Barcelona, and it's only going to cost you a bit over £5 million. Would you do it? Of course, right? That's exactly what Chelsea did with Marc Guiu. They didn't even need to know much more than that. He's that good. Chelsea snapped him up from Camp Nou to Stamford Bridge this summer after triggering his €6 million buyout clause. It's a no-brainer move for them. Marc Guiu needed just 33 seconds to announce himself to the football world. Imagine that! It all happened back in October when he made his debut for Barcelona late in the game against Athletic Bilbao. Guess what? He scored the winning goal, and he was only 17 at the time. He was pulled straight from Masia. The reason? An injury crisis had hit the team hard, leaving head coach Xavi without many attacking options, including Robert Lewandowski. His goal made him Barcelona's youngest ever player to score on debut. There is nothing overtly unique about Guiu's Barcelona story. Born in 2006, less than an hour's drive from Camp Nou, he grew up a massive Barcelona fan. At the age of 7, he got the opportunity to join his boyhood club, establishing a foothold in La Masia's setup by 2014. Guiu faced some tough challenges early on due to multiple growth spurts that impacted his development. From a young age, these growth spurts caused him significant knee pain, sidelining him for extended periods. This meant he couldn't showcase his true potential and struggled to secure a regular place in his Barcelona age group team from ages 13 to 15. His age group is one of the most talented crops of Barcelona talent in recent memory. Top prospects like Alexis Olmedo, Pau Prim, Hector Fort, and Arnau Pradas have all grown up together, and they were all tipped to work their way into the first team before long. He missed a lot of games. He could not train. Guiu wasn't as highly regarded as fellow recent graduates Lamine Yamal, Gavi, or Alejandro Balde. His talent was clear to all, but how he might fit into a modern Barcelona side was up for debate. That all changed in late 2023. While Yamal was grabbing all the headlines for Spain's under-17 side at the European Championship that summer, Guiu was making a name for himself too. He scored 4 goals as Spain made it to the semi-finals, matching Yamal's tally for the tournament. Not too shabby, right? This performance earned him a spot at Barca Athletic squad, which plays in the Spanish third tier. And guess what? He started off strong, scoring 5 goals in the first 2 months of the season. Xavi noticed his potential and named the 17-year-old to his matchday squad for Barca's Liga clash against Granada. He didn't get off the bench that time, but just 2 weeks later, he did. And the rest, as they say, is history. The teenager's wild introduction meant he was able to stick around the first-team squad for much of the campaign, even though he only made 6 more appearances in all competitions. But hey, he did manage to score his first Champions League goal. Plus, he helped Barca Athletic reach the promotion playoffs, so that's pretty awesome. Guiu's got some serious skills that have really made a mark in football. First off, he's a killer finisher. When he gets a chance in front of goal, he knows how to bury it. Plus, his runs are next level. He's always finding space behind defenders, using his speed and smart moves to get into scoring positions. And Guiu is a beast in the air. Whether it's attacking crosses or defending set pieces, he's always a threat with his head. His speed and power make him tough to handle all over the pitch. Now, he's not your flashy dribbler who does tricks all day. Instead, he's all about positioning and timing. He knows exactly where to be to score goals, and he's got the mindset to go with it. Super competitive and hungry to win. Remember his debut against Athletic? No fear, man. He got one chance and bam, he took it. That's the kind of spark he brings to the game. Guiu had just started playing for the B team before he got his shot with the senior squad. His career took off after he scored 4 goals for Spain in the UEFA Under-17 Championship in Hungary. He even tied as the top scorer with Lamine Yamal. Then, by December, he was showing off his skills on the big stage, the Champions League. He came off the bench and scored a clutch header in stoppage time against Antwerp. And get this, it was from a free kick by İlkay Gundogan. That just shows how versatile he is in attack. Guiu's strengths are pretty obvious when you watch him play. He's immensely strong, quick and powerful. With his long strides, bruising physique and arrowed running style, he's a real handful for defenders. Now, he might not be the deadliest finisher out there, but he's got great instincts around the box and a solid right foot. He's also pretty good in the air. The Masia coach Ivan Carrasco even said it's his best attribute. Coaches also love his intensity and work rate. They praise his willingness to press off the ball and how he sacrifices his own legs for the betterment of the team. But with Guiu's greatest strengths come some of his most glaring weaknesses. He's a central presence who's at his best in and around the box. He's not quite a target man, but more of a classic striker than the sort of floaty centre forward that's popular in the modern game. He's not a striker who can drop to the flanks or stands out for his combination play. Asking to do any of those things could be considered a misuse of his talent. But if he's to make it in senior football, he'll definitely have to improve his all-round game. But Guiu is a rare breed at this point. So many elite goal scorers are either converted wingers or simply more advanced attacking midfielders. Harry Kane, for example, was a number 10 who became a striker late in his youth career. And the likes of Roberto Firmino, Karim Benzema, and even Cristiano Ronaldo started their careers away from central areas. But there are a fair few number 9s coming back into the game. Erling Haaland is, of course, the most obvious example, and there's a tempting comparison here. Tall, strong, quick, and deadly in the box, Guiu shares some traits with the Norwegian sensation. However, a different Premier League striker might be a more apt comparison. Darwin Núñez. Both are undoubtedly physically gifted players who can dominate in the air and finish inside the box. Both are excellent pressers and selfless runners. They even share some of the same weaknesses, like their relative discomfort in tight spaces or lack of refinement on the ball. Where exactly Guiu fits in the pecking order at Stamford Bridge isn't clear, as Enzo Maresca reshapes his attack over the summer. He joins Nicolas Jackson, Christopher Nkunku, Romelu Lukaku, and Amado Broja as the current striker options at Chelsea. As for his role, there's a path for him as a super sub early on. Jackson's good but not a true number 9 and has had consistency issues. Guiu could come on around the 70th minute in games where Jackson's struggling, giving him a chance to earn more minutes. There's a chance Guiu might be sent out on loan to gain more first team experience. But one thing's for sure, his talent is undeniable. And Chelsea might just have bagged themselves another top quality youngster at a bargain price. There's been talk that Guiu chose Chelsea because they offered him a special project that Barcelona couldn't match. But let's be real, Barcelona's not exactly losing a star here. They've still got Robert Lewandowski, and with Hansi Flick at the helm, he's got a solid chance to shine. Roke's had a tough time under Xavi, but with limited options, he could step up big time in the upcoming pre-season games. Ansu's another player with something to prove, but if he plays his cards right, he could get more time under Flick. Now, how's Flick going to change things at Barcelona? Will he be a game changer or another flop? We've got the real deal on Flick that you gotta hear. Check out the link in the description. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more updates.